Good morning, good looking people, and you're good looking because you're always looking, and of course, you are finding the good in everything and in everybody. Hope you're well, hope you're having a great week so far. So today is the 10th of Cheshvan, and today's Hayom Yom is more of a informative Hayom Yom and sharing with us the intensity of the Rebbeim, that when they would get into saying a mimer or saying a sicha or some type of a Hasidic discourse, it wasn't just that they were sharing a great thought with us. It would be an unbelievable connection that they would have with above. And if you would ever watch a video of the Lubavitcher Rebbe giving over a mimer versus giving over a sicha, you can see in his face two different expressions, the intensity of what was going on. There was a chassid by the name of Rab Shalom Posner, who was a vintage chassid who grew up in Lubavitch, and he studied there as well. And he mentioned that when the Rebbe Rashab would deliver a mimer, he would use his hand motions to talk and make different points. And they used to say what was going on while he was making these points was whether the points were his hands were being orchestrated from above, that his hands were doing something from above below, or sharing the concept above, so his hands were moving in such a direction to emphasize his points, or B, his hands below was moving things up above, that his hands were changing things up in a different level. And the idea of today is to be conscious that we have great works of Chassidus. We have unbelievable Maimarim and Sichas and stuff that the Rebbeim all gave to us. And when the Rebbeim were giving these different discourses, in some situations they weren't even they were physically here, but mentally and spiritually they were in a completely different realm. And how lucky we are we have this Chassidus, how lucky we are we're able to learn it, but also to keep in mind it's very, very holy works. And there are many times, like Rabbi Akiva, as he would learn and share Shirim, that there were different places that he would cry when he got to certain levels of reading because it was so intense, or the fear was so great in the words that he was reading that it had an effect on the body. So let's read the Hayom Yom of the day. It's for the 10th of Cheshvan. And it says that the Alter Rebbe used to refer to the words of Atzilus as above. Atzilus is one of the levels. And it says, as is related, writing about this concept would bring him such exhilaration that he could write no more than the first three letters, Atzi. So when the Alter Rebbe was actually writing the word Atzilus, it was so intense, it was so high, he was so exhilarated that he couldn't get past the three letters of that word, Aleph, Tzadik, Yud. Again, the message of the day is we have great Chassidus. The Rebbeim worked so hard to bring it to us, and that we should learn it and be conscious of it and understand how powerful it really is. Have a great week. We will talk more tomorrow.